Today I am working with Hobbies 8x4 quality 100% Turkish cotton, as well as a 2.5mm hook. I'm going to show you how to create a chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch, and then create a linked double crochet. I do not want to start or end my stitch with a chain 3. I just think that this looks a little bit cleaner, so here I'm going to show you how to do so. Just as an example, I created a foundation row of double crochets because we will just be working through here. So to start, instead of chaining 3, I'm just going to chain 1, pull over a loop, and double crochet into the same stitch, so right here. So I'm going into that stitch, pulling up a loop, pulling through 2, and then pulling through 2 more. So now that chain that we would stitch into at the end is right here. Right here. I think it looks a lot cleaner and it's a lot easier to come back into that stitch when you finish the row. Now we are going to continue with linked double crochet. So instead of just yarning over and creating more double crochets down the stitches, you are going to come into this stitch here. It's a little bit hard to get it on this first one, but into this stitch here, pull up a loop, and we are going to use this as our first loop. Then we go into this stitch, pull up a loop, and now we double crochet as normal, pulling through 2 and then pulling through 2 more. So now here you can see what we did right there, and these 2 double crochets are connected. There is really no hole that we see down here with these double crochets. So to keep doing this, you will come into this T kind of loop that lives right in the middle, pull up a loop, and go into that next stitch. Pull up a loop and continue that double crochet as you normally would. As you can see, when you keep going, the little stitch that you're supposed to go into does become more apparent. It is a little bit hard to see it in that first double crochet or that chain 1 double crochet, but now you can see a linked double crochet creates those T's across the double crochet, whereas here we are missing that and we are seeing much bigger gaps than here. We can see that is a lot tighter. So I'm just going to continue all the way down, and I will show you again on the next row how to do the chain 1 double crochet linked crochet double crochet. Okay, this is our last stitch here for our linked double crochets. So now that we have a full row, you can really see the difference of how tight these are compared to these double crochets. I think it makes a really big difference, and I think it looks so nice how it is a lot more opaque. Obviously this is a lot more mesh, but we are going to turn our work. And again, we are going to chain 1. In the same stitch, create a double crochet. And right there in this bar, we will go into it. Sometimes I use my nail to help get it in. So into that bar, pull up a loop, and then double crochet as you normally would. So into that bar, double crochet. Into this bar, double crochet. And that is pretty much it. If there are any questions, let me know in the comments, but as you can see, you just keep going into that bar and double crocheting. And additionally, I think the sides come out a lot cleaner with the chain 1 and double crochet, just because there's no chain 3 where we would be seeing that gap. We just have a seamless double crochet all the way around.